everybody. Welcome to the Wild Star Healing Temple, where here we're going to be doing mind healings with angelic coding, somatic clearing, and energy work. And of course, Kai is with us with Wild Fox Medicines.
Hello.
There's a slightly different energy with us today. I feel like the past few healing temples have been very internal, somewhat serious, feeling just very loving and connected. And today the energy feels very different.
Mm-hmm.
It feels very light. I like that Kaya said, you seem very light today. What are you doing?
What am I doing? I've just had a wonderful morning. I'm fasting today. So I'm very connected, feeling very in the ether, feeling very grounded at the same time because I'm in my grounding mat. I don't know. I'm feeling grateful. I think that's the biggest thing is that's probably the biggest energy with me right now. How are you?
Thank you. I'm feeling that as well. I am feeling light. You know, I always get a word before we step into these temples. And the word that came to me today, oddly, was the word fairy. Fairy was the word that came. And I was like, so are we teaching people to get in with the fae? Because that could go either way. But what the spirit told me is that is a light, playful energy.
Yeah.
So we put some pink on, even though I'm not really a pink kind of gal, but it just feels very light and airy and playful. Viviani was on here earlier. You know, we have Viviani and Aaron backstage, and Viviani was on here earlier with her 80s tunes, and we were...
Oh, yeah, it was good.
We were getting in the healing vibe through the dance moves. And Kai is sharing their very special music with us.
Yeah, we're doing the playlist today.
Well, hey, everybody who's here already. I see Carl and Lisa. Thank you guys for being here. And you guys go ahead and, you know, if you have a question or if you want us to send some energy to your energy field, go ahead and put that in all caps in the comments. And we're just going to start getting ourselves in tune with one another, because one thing we like to do when we step into this healing temple is we're not just all here for ourselves, even though we're receiving. We want to get on the same wavelength, be on the same vibe, be a group. We want to support everybody else and cheer them on. So it's not all every man for himself up in here. We get to share the love and be connected on a heart level. Hey, Mart. Hey, baby. That's my husband, guys.
What's up?
What's up? And he says, hey.
I feel activations might be happening today.
That would make sense. There's a lot of that light energy happening, and that brings a shifting with it, whether that's new beginnings or an opening. I like the activations. Ooh, and now I feel excited.
Yeah, I was like, because I'm seeing a lot of light language in my mind's eye right now. So I might be placing that into some specific people, specific ways.
I like that. You gonna speak it for us today?
Yeah, probably.
Kaya's got some powerful light language in her verbiage. Yeah. I love it. Yeah. Okay, so do you have a particular breath that you want us to go with today to kind of connect us all in?
You know, I honestly think just doing a nice, maybe a 7-5-7 round or two would be really good. So that's going to be in through the nose. Make sure that you're breathing into your belly all the way up through. We want to get that spine nice and activated, that kundalini point, you know, where it rises through. It's that energy that comes all the way through the spine. So I want to make sure it's nice and straight, breathing in through the nose to the bottom of the belly, all the way up to the top of the head. We're going to hold it for 5 seconds. We're going to breathe in for 7, hold it for 5, and then breathe out for 7.
Okay.
So I'll do the counting. You guys do the breathing.
Yes, we'll do the breathing.
Yeah. So I'm going to turn this down just a smidge.
Quit making me laugh. He's on the chat talking about how well moderated I am. The moderators. Vivi does a good job. He likes Vivi.
Yeah, Viviani's great. So, okay, one more time. We're going to breathe in through our nose for 7 to the bottom of our belly, all the way up to the top of our head. Hold it there for 5 seconds. Then we're going to breathe out through the mouth for 7 seconds. Okay?
And we can sigh with this one. We can sigh with this one.
Sigh, breathe out. I always like to sigh because it like brings in the somatic like heart movement, because the sound of your heart is ah. So okay. It's really up to you how you want to breathe out with this one specifically, but I'm always in for more energy movement. So personal preference. So, alrighty, if everyone sit up, get ready to go. Breathing in through our nose in 3, 2, 1. Breathe in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Holding for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and sigh it out for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Take a breath now in between. And then we'll go for another one in 3, 2, 1. Breathe in through the nose. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold it for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And release for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Have an intermittent breath. Last one in 3, 2, 1. Breathe into the nose. Make sure you're getting all the way up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And hold it at the top for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And release for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
That was a good one. I feel very grounded.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You know, when we're all in the ether, it's good, but we gotta keep the grounded energy as well.
But I feel like the last few that we did with these connecting ones, they really brought me up, even to the point where I told you I was feeling a little lightheaded. And this one, it was like, it just brought me into my body, like bam.
Yeah. Well, I like to balance out the energy that I feel that's going on. So that was channeled, divinely led, honestly.
I love that. That was great. All right. Well, we're connected. We're grounded in. We are clearing. You know, you guys, we have that prayer that's pinned at the top here of what you need to step into with your intention when you're in the healing temple. Remember just that when you're in the healing temple, we want you to feel free. We want you to feel free to ask for what you need. We want you to feel free to receive whatever it is that you need. We want you to feel free to be supported and open with one another. We want you to be trusting. We want you to trust that your guides and spirit have what's best for you. Trust that you're receiving what you're asking for. Trust that you're receiving what you need. And with all of this, we hope that it brings you into a space of peace and love, because that eventually is going to bring your destiny, the thing that you want to feel, the thing that you want to be, the thing that you want to do with your life comes when you feel at peace and when you feel in love. So you guys might want to whisper or say that prayer to yourself over on that end. And also, donations always help keeping us all here. That goes towards the Earth and Star nonprofit. It keeps us going, me, Kari, and Viviani back here. So when you feel led to do that, absolutely. There's links in here for all of our websites as well if you want more in-person work done. So don't forget to take advantage of that. And hey, Stephanie. Hey, I think I saw Gina somewhere. So let's go ahead and get our first person up here. Here we go. Work on first. Ooh, Lisa, you got it coming. A tune-up of your energy field.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna let's me and Kai are gonna connect in, find your vibe. Everyone else, just support and send love towards Lisa while we do this.
And I want to remind everybody to have a water nearby, just because you are going to get fractalized energy in this container.
I'm picking up some stuff around the heart and the throat space.
I'm in the hips.
Well, Kai, didn't you say something that you were picking up something about the throat, like in general as a word?
Yeah. It feels like there's a lot of pressure in throat chakras right now, just kind of as a collective.
What do we feel this is guiding us towards when we feel that pressure? Because pressure has to be relieved eventually. It's got to go somewhere. Because I've been getting similar words around, at least with the clients the past couple of days that I've had. I've received similar words, whether it's they need to place boundaries or speak up for themselves. Or
yeah, it's a lot of, I'm feeling like it's even in this container specifically, it's feeling like it's one of a few things. One is just release. So honestly, going into the wilderness and just screaming or crying. Like, I held a ceremony with myself last Sunday and just wailed for my ancestors. And that's probably why I'm feeling so light, to be honest with you. I released a lot. Yeah. So I think that there's a call for that, as well as speaking truth without guilt, specifically.
And with Lisa, I almost feel like there is a release of energy that's coming, something long hoped for that might finally be coming. Like we've been wanting it and wanting it and wanting it and holding out for it. And it's just like right there on the precipice, about to happen, about to explode everywhere. You're at the hips, because I'm picking up something at the root space now. Should I leave that alone and let you?
Yeah, I'll hang out down here.
Okay, and I'll just do the heart and throat. And right now it looks like you're getting some little downloads from the throat, down the heart, down the spine that look like little bubbles to me. So I feel like these are either alien or interdimensional type of downloads that are kind of opening some things, putting in some information. This might be furthering your clear abilities. And just bringing a real lightness and open kind of energy to it.
Yes.
Thank you. There was some little cord-looking energy at the back of the cerebellum, or that visual cortex right there. And I was trying to pull it off, and that light language just went and pushed it straight through.
Yeah, I'm sending a lot of almost like energetic acupuncture in a few different areas.
I'm doing a third eye release right now, Lisa. So just remember to try to think positively and lightly, or even just staying in the present moment, whether you're positive or negative in the present moment, as long as you're staying in that present moment, I think that could be helpful. I have a couple of angels here. We're going to blow that big breath through your body. So I want you to take a big breath as well, Lisa, and just allow yourself to receive this, but prepare your space for it.
Yeah, I'm feeling that same energy, and I'm actually like expanding it from the hip area, from the root chakra, for like a more of a reception, a wider breadth of reception.
That does feel like an angelic activation. And I feel pretty complete with the upper body. I think the throat is still expanding and processing something. But I know that it's going to keep moving with time now that we have all of these activations on board.
And maybe spend some time meditating on the idea of a jaguar.
Mulching all that energy.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I've released a couple of pressure points here. I feel complete. Do you feel complete, Kai?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you so much, Lisa, for letting us work on you. So we're disconnecting from Lisa's energy now, taking a cleansing breath, welcoming in the next person. Hey, Gina. Okay, so we're going to connect it with Gina, see what we see going on.
I'm immediately drawn to the solar plexus.
I'm immediately drawn to the solar plexus. Yes, right in the belly.
Gina, will you take a really big breath for me? Just a deep breath in, hold it for a few seconds, and then blow out the energy with that.
I'm going down to the molecular DNA spaces with some gold lights. I don't feel like it's something that's being input. I feel like this is something that's already there that's being activated at this time. So a light code that just needs to be activated. So I'm going to be tapping different parts of your energy field. If you feel little sensations, that's perfectly fine.
And I'm going to guide you through 2 more of those breaths. Okay, Gina? So on the count of 3, breathe in through your nose to the bottom of your belly, all the way up. We're going to hold it there, and I'll let you know when to release, okay? 3, 2, 1. And removing some ancestral contracts. Breathe it out right here.
That just took all of these little black squigglies right out of the spine.
Mm-hmm. And 1 more, Gina, okay? On the count of 3, breathing into the nose. 1, 2, 3. Shoot out. Give it again. Keep holding, Gina. If you are able, if you need to breathe, breathe. But if you can hold for about 3 more seconds.
And I'm sending some strengthening to that spine.
Breathe out right here. Gorgeous.
I'm hearing words like bold, brave, favor. I'm seeing gold light. I'm seeing this spider, which is a connecting energy, like the weaving, communication. And everything just feels like it aligned, like you have just aligned with your path, with where you're wanting to be.
reinforcing your spine with some light language threads.
The word initiation is coming up, and I'm seeing two different energies here. I'm seeing an ancestral energy and something around mediumship. And then I'm also seeing, like, I don't want to call it an angelic energy, but it's definitely a light energy that has to do with.
This is coming through for me.
Mantis? Okay. Yeah, definitely a light energy that's aligning with like what your gifts do for people and healing and spreading light and things like that. So between the two of these, and you have both in your lineage, I'm seeing something that to me reminds me of just a self-initiation, letting yourself take on that mantle of what it is to be a healer, of what it is to be someone in your community who can be respected in this particular way for these things, who can give guidance and things like that.
So I am just removing some darker energies that are in the shoulder areas that are impeding your angel wings from completely coming to light.
And I definitely see some little spirits around you, Gina. Your mediumship, boo, because they're looking to try to communicate in a good way, not in a bad way, in a good way. These are the little spirits around.
You are a desert rain, Gina.
Ooh.
Know that.
I feel like I'm going to cry. Say it to me, and I'm like, thanks. Because I just feel the energy in Gina. And at the same time that you were giving her that word, and we've talked about initiations and these light code activations, we're putting this big silver ball of light around you. So there's a good bit of protection around you as well. But protection isn't even the right word, because you just are. You just exist. You just do. So move forward. This feels like strength and a light energy. You are not alone for sure. I feel complete with you, Gina. Okay.
Same.
Thank you so much for letting us work on you, Gina. And hey, Patty, I see you joined us. It says your hair. So since my wrist, I have not been able to straighten my hair because I'm one-handed. So I've just been letting it do its hurricane hair thing.
I like it.
It's just me. It's just
natural. We love a natural queen.
I saw someone pop up on the screen for just a second. Hey, Stephanie. Spine, pelvis, and right knee. We're connecting in with you, Stephanie. Everyone else, make sure that you support her, send her love, kind of energy, disconnecting from Gina. Gina, ground yourself in, get a sip of water before you start supporting others in here as well. What's interesting, Stephanie, about the energy that I'm seeing in your low belly and hips is it's the same as the energy that I see in your head. I don't know if you get a lot of headaches, but the energy in this part of your body is very different than the energy here and the energy here.
And I'm seeing the right knee is very connected to the right shoulder. So in general, it just feels like a masculine wound with it being on the right. Like it's all connected.
So she has been having headaches and hip pain. So because of the way I'm seeing your energy, I'm actually going to move here to where I'm seeing the more dense energy and push it through the head and through the hips and pelvis and see if we can get those to be balanced and aligned. We want them to be more uniform than what they are.
The word patella's coming through.
Her knee bone.
Yeah. I was like, is that the knee?
Yeah, I
don't know. I don't know my anatomy that well.
Spirit likes to send us nurse guides sometimes.
I'm like, patella?
I think there was one time I was in session and a guide said the word xiphoid process. Was that on here?
I would have remembered that.
It's a xiphoid process. And I was like, where is that? Apparently, fun fact, it's this little bone right here at the bottom of your rib cage.
That's crazy.
I'm seeing a llama, Stephanie. I'm seeing a llama. Is it a llama or an alpaca?
There is a difference.
There is a difference.
Couldn't tell you what it is.
Well, I think llamas are bigger and they spit. I'm trying to hear the message around this. And I'll tell you the message. I've just been resisting the message. Because the message is, normally these are like spirit animals. They give medicine for certain healings. But this one, the message was travel. And I kind of resisted that because I'm like, well, where do you want to travel where there's llamas? And the first thing that comes to me is, places like Peru and things like that. So just keep that in mind. I don't think that your spirit guides are saying you need to go there right now, but it feels like there is a feeling of travel that's not in a super free, fly wherever you want to kind of way. It feels like a very grounded, purposeful, intentional.
It's so interesting that you're saying that, because I literally was about to say this feels like with the knee is that like taking a first step with something, an intentional first step for yourself, whatever that looks like.
Absolutely. And I just got this wash of hot energy, not warm, hot. So whatever your goals are, step towards them. Push forward. I'm trying to heal you. I keep seeing llama over and over and over again. Llama, 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 llama. Llama, llama, red pajama. Llama, 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 mama.
No problema. I mean, maybe it's only I heard lava when you said llama.
Oh.
And now I'm here in Costa Rica.
Okay, now I see that energy. Now I see these little bubble energies again, like I saw a couple of people ago. So I think that we're having quite a few alien downloads happening today. This is going down the spine, going through both hips, bringing balance. And that energy is looking much more balanced now. I see it moving forward a little bit at the roots.
Yeah, I'm working with Gaia right now, and I'm actually like kind of encasing your lower legs with like bark from a tree, with roots expanding down.
And I keep seeing those bubble energies of activations that seem interdimensional to me, intergalactic. And I was really focusing in, and the message I got says, you know who you are.
Mm.
And I feel complete with that.
Yep, calling my energy back to me right now.
Thank you so much, Stephanie, for letting us work on you today. Get you some water, ground, dance, have a good time. Hey, Laura. How you doing? Hey, Elizabeth. Oh,
Hey, Laura.
Patty.
Patty.
Where'd she go?
You're going with Elizabeth?
No, let's come back to Elizabeth. Let's go with Patty since he already had her up and we called her name. Does that mean we're connecting already?
I was like, I have energies.
So let's go back to Patty and then we'll do you next, Elizabeth. We got you, boo. Don't worry. Okay, so I'm definitely connecting at the hips and below and working in that area and pulling some energy through. And it feels like this little hurricane between your legs as well. But this feels like it's coming from the minor chakras and the ankles and in the bottom of the feet. So I'm just going to pull it through and connect that with some Gaia energy. But remember to do some good grounding using your bare feet if possible, Patty.
And do some stretching on the floor. That way it's not too taxing, but you can even like the banana pose for yoga is coming through specifically. It's literally just lying and making yourself into a banana. I'm in your auric field right now. I'm pushing some energy out that is trying to creep in.
I see something kind of special. I am noticing some silver lights at the back of the hips, like those hip bones in the back that's strengthening. It's like titanium. And when I focus on that, I see these little nerves, almost like they're growing. Regeneration is the word that's coming. And as soon as I say that word regeneration, I feel it coming up to the heart space through the solar plexus, like a burst, like a wow, like an excitement, like a becoming. So this feels important.
I have some light language coming through. Intirare inaiki Shinawo oronototo inayete anai shinaki anatiana way. Ya anasa alata inya chatari tinia chanara asiki inanaya. That was big.
It was. Whenever you started picking up that light language, I was seeing a table and hearing the word stability. And once you finish that light language, it turned into like a circle of wholeness, completion, continuity, just moving through. And I'm seeing the vision itself, a person with like this cape. But how I'm interpreting this is there is major crone energy here.
I'm seeing the same thing.
Meaning, girlfriend, like you have mediumship skills out the wazoo, but in a leadership way, in a strong way, in a way where you can be the leader of whatever little community you have going on, even if it's just friends and family. Like, you've got some power behind you that I don't think you even realize and understand. So now I'm pushing some buttons in the solar plexus, like I'm typing it in. I'm coding, like I'm coding your computer. Because we need that confidence to back up the gifts that are there.
I'm activating your very DNA right now.
Do it. Feels like an evil genius.
Yeah.
And I see a Christmas tree, and it feels like remembering the joy and bliss in the little moments as well. Just don't forget your things that make you happy, the things that make you feel loved and connected. And with the angels that are around you, I feel complete.
You have a past life from Egypt that wants to connect with you in some type of way.
The crone.
Yeah. I was like, that's coming through super heavy right now. So they're just showing me pyramids and statues. So I'm going to disconnect though. Sekhmet, the goddess. Okay.
Whenever you said the goddess's name, I saw those bubble lights again. So emotions were coming through for sure. Thank you so much for letting us work on you, Patty, and connect with you. We're gonna all disconnect from Patty. Patty, get you some water, and let's start sending our energy to the next person. Who was that other person you had up? Elizabeth. Burnout and fatigue.
The worst.
Honey child, you need mama to hold you. Let me rock you for a second. I mean it. I want you to like get in fetal position and let yourself feel what I am doing. And I'm repairing the back of the solar plexus because what I'm hearing is that there might be a feeling, even if it's subconscious, that all of the things that you're doing are for nothing, or that people aren't recognizing the change you're making or what you're trying to put out there. And when we feel like we're not making a difference or we feel unappreciated, it just feels like a hurt and like a crying. But you are making a difference. You're not just working and fighting against the winds. Your light can shine brightly. So we're getting rid of all of those belief systems that are keeping us feeling all that resistance. So I'm going to command the universe to pull, cancel, delete, resolve, and send the light on all levels. The belief systems: I am not enough. I am not good enough. I am without. I am resisted. I am blocked. I am a wall.
I'm being shown from that one Disney movie where she pricks and then she falls asleep. Is that Sleeping Beauty?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm removing that because that was working energy within something in that same like realm.
And I am trouble. So just inwardly agree to let those things go, and they're just going to be pulled from your body. Beautiful. We don't have to understand where they came from or what lifetime they came from or the story behind them. Just let them all go. Beautiful. I'm moving up towards the throat or the high heart.
This energy is pretty big. I might be working on it the whole time.
So what does that mean, the Sleeping Beauty energy?
I feel like there's been a lot of dormant codes that this energy has literally been blocking, like intentionally. Like it's feel like they're showing me like the prick, but then it becomes like a web, almost like I don't know. They're showing me varicose veins like in your legs, so like just like very thin and sprawling. So by removing the entire entity, if you will, that will clear up all of the passageways for those dormant codes to reactivate.
Beautiful. Oh, and I'm seeing oranges and greens and blues all of a sudden. Don't know what you just did. Then I saw a pig head. I was hesitant to say that because it sounds odd.
A little bit.
But what I will say is that pigs actually represent abundance.
They're very smart.
Things, awards, abundance, wisdom, intelligence. So all of this is slowly moving up and unlocking that throat space. There was a bunch of codes right there.
Yeah.
And it's starting to move up through the spine. I see this staticky electric energy trying to work its way up.
I'm helping transmute some of this.
Elizabeth, do this thing where you press right on your lower occipital bones right here. Just press that and hold that for a moment. Because between there and some energy that we're pushing into the lower sacral space, we want this to align that energy. So your energy is not doing this as it activates. We want your energy to be going whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. Working on the nerves. Beautiful. That looks clear, bringing through some rainbow energy. For what it is right now, I feel complete with Elizabeth. So I'm going to work and watch what Kai is finishing up.
I'm just blanketing light language into the auric field so that it integrates as you are ready for it to integrate. Whew. That was a big one.
Thank you so much, Elizabeth, for letting us work with you today. Yes, we're going to disconnect from Elizabeth. Take a breath or two. Who else do we have? Oh, Carl, you made it.
That picture.
Fun fact, it is 3:45 a.m. where Carl is.
Wow. I'm so honored, sir.
He, I believe, is in the Philippines.
I just talked to someone in the Philippines 2 days ago.
Really?
Mhm.
I think they're probably really cool people.
Mhm.
Well, I almost spilled out too much about my life. I try to not talk about my personal life. I'm connecting it with you, Carl. Okay, so low back, shoulders, vision, and low energy.
I immediately see a dragon connecting in with you, my friend.
I'm really being focused in on the back of the shoulders. That's where I'm kind of moving into.
I'm being drawn to your meridians just throughout your body. So I'm going to start sending some energy through, and that will also hopefully help a lot, release a lot in the lower back.
There's another spirit here right now that I don't think is Carl's. It's a spirit here. It's actually being quite distracting, but it's playing music. I think it's playing a Linkin Park song. So if one of you guys have a spirit guide who plays you Linkin Park, you tried so hard and got so far. So maybe now that I delivered that, we can get back to Carl and the spirit will feel fulfilled in its message. You really can't make this stuff up.
The song's in my head now. That's why I'm laughing.
For the shoulders, they feel really tight, like right in the center back here. So I'm kind of pulling that energy, stretching it, rubbing it out, relaxing that. So consciously do that on your end. Take some of those deep breaths and let your body just kind of go limp and relax in.
And I'm seeing like this motion, doing this with your wrists, but also with your feet to kind of like just give yourself some mobility, stretch some things out.
And Stephanie must be sending some energy to you also, Carl, because I see the llama again. Now I'm starting to pick up on all of you guys out there in the chat, trying to send in that love. I love it. You're so supported right now, Carl. I'm putting some pink light into that area to help soothe those nerves, bring some lightness, some levity. And as that releases, it's moving up the spine a little bit. So we're going up the spine, pushing that on up.
I keep hearing the word cleanse, cleanse, cleanse. So whether it's a parasite cleanse, do a fast, a gut cleanse, a spiritual cleanse, maybe go to a spa day. I don't know. Cleanse. That is like ingrained in my brain right now.
Yep, I see something here. So there's like a, I don't want to call it a parasitic energy because that kind of implies sometimes that implies like entities, and it's not that. But there's something.
That's not what I'm getting.
Yeah, but there's something in the energy field that's kind of flushing out right now. And then I see it lighting up and aligning all the way up the spine. So we're activating too, Carl. I see huge energies of like wind and sound coming in to really just break up any denseness or heaviness that might be there. And now I'm kind of being guided to the solar plexus and the bottom of the feet. At the solar plexus, I'm picking up that there may be times in your life where you felt very misunderstood, or like it was difficult for you to connect. Communicate isn't quite the right word, but connect. And so this activation coming through that space now has to do with trust, trustworthiness, and self-love, and then shining, being seen for who you really are.
I'm just working through your fascia right now. Maybe go to massage at some point. It feels like there's like a multi-dimensional gateway through your fascia for you.
Wow.
Yeah.
Maybe some myofascial release with a physical therapist, I think, or a massage therapist. That would be a good idea.
Yeah. I'm being drawn to the occipital bone area, like neck as well.
Well, I'm going to pull that fascia then. Or are you pulling the fascia? You pull the fascia. I'm working on the feet. I just jumped all up in your pudding.
Take a deep breath for me, Carl, in through the nose. Breathe it out right here. Yeah.
As I was working on the bottom of the feet and I finally got that energy to soothe, I saw this image of a little boy wearing a cape. And it actually kind of brought tears to my eyes because this was a good thing. So don't forget about your childhood dreams, about the things that you thought you could accomplish or who you thought you could be. Because to someone in the world, as long as you're in alignment and working from a space of love, you are that superhero. There's more activations. There's little bubbles coming in. This is crazy.
I might have opened a bit of a portal this morning.
Kayathan.
Kayathan. Every time.
Well, I feel a huge heart alignment, a ton of love coming through and around and flowing over you. And with this energy, also knowing that you have the Shura. Okay. The Shura. Throat opening, connections to ancient Buddhism, because an ancestor came in. And as soon as I was going to be like, oh, yeah, you have an ancestor here, honey, then I saw the entire Sanskrit Vishuddha coming through. So your throat's important, communication's important, and you actually have DNA molecular ties to the ancient Sanskrit.
And I just got a flash flood warning as you were talking. So I think some big things are coming your way.
Wow, Carl.
Or a big release. I don't know. One of the two.
Okay. So a flooding of the throat space. I love it. Thanks so much, Carl, for letting us work on you. We still have time for one more. Do we have anyone else who was looking for a healing? Oh, Cindy. Cindy. Where have you been? I didn't even see you comment. Love you.
Hey.
You never seen me kiss the computer before?
No, I just thought it'd really balance out the energy with you being really excited with a hey.
Sup? Gotta play it cool.
Thought it.
Cindy would appreciate that, I'm sure. Right side of the neck and upper right shoulder. So you've been doing too much creating, too much typing. You've been doing a lot. Now, I feel that this is very productive. It's very good. It's putting you in your alignment. But are you also remembering to play, to be childlike? I'm not going to say ground in because I feel like you spend lots of time in nature and using your physical body, but there's something about the inner child and playfulness and like from here on the left side up that needs to be filled. So that's actually where I'm going to work to balance that energy.
Taking me to Mayan ruins.
What does that mean, Kai?
I don't know yet.
Well, right when you said it, I was working on her heart space because when I push energy up to the left side to balance the right side, there was some little thing that popped up in the heart that looked like a circle, and you said Mayan ruins.
Yeah, maybe a soul fractal retrieval.
The Mayan also reminds me of cacao.
Cacao, you were in the heart space. That makes sense.
What is a soul fractal? Is this like a soul retrieval?
So you go on a journey, and then there is a piece of your soul that reactivates within as you go to this space because you have had a past life in that same space. Just so it's like a parallel enmeshment.
Okay, and she said that she loves Mexico. So
Time to go. Yeah.
So lots of travel coming up, guys.
The Wawa. I think that's actually like a county in Mexico.
Oh, yeah.
Is that what you will? Not the dog.
She loves dogs, though.
Yes, we love dogs.
Also, keeping in mind, though, that never mind. Well, I see the activation coming in. Well, what I was going to say is that sometimes we pick up these things where we need the energy of certain sacred spaces for our soul retrievals. But we can travel there with our energy. We don't really have to like fly there. But as soon as I started to say that, they were like, no, she actually needs to physically be there. Like
it's just better to do it sometimes in the physical.
Yeah, it's like a pilgrimage in how we go to these places and pick up more and more of ourselves in our soul fractals and energies. So yeah, that's why I was like, never mind, just go. But I'm sending some chocolate kind of energy, and I'm seeing all the arms. What's all the arms? Is this Lord Shiva? Goodbye. And what does this mean? The destroyer. This is going to sound like the weirdest reading that I've ever done. But just be open to it, Cindy. Okay? Open. I heard the destroyer and felt like we were tapping into that energy. And I saw all this energy go to the base of your spine and start moving things around until there's a big cloud there that reminded me of I Dream of Jeannie. And I heard that song, I'm a genie in a bottle, baby. Trust me, I don't hate anybody, but I'm not a Christina Aguilera fan. And so it's like all of this energy is like smoke and swirling around. But my interpretation of that is give it all to God and watch your dreams come true. That's my interpretation of this, because your dreams can be a reality. They can't come true. Your wish is my command, kind of thing.
Which
mustard seed.
Literally goes completely with what I'm seeing right now, which is like gears beginning to spin and to like the rust like falling off of them in certain aspects, as well as I was tying you into like a cosmic hot air balloon.
I'm seeing crazy stuff, Cindy, honestly. Psychedelic stuff. You know, I was seeing like butterfly wings and then the caterpillar from Alice in Wonderland. So ultimately, all of this feels really good. It feels really light. It feels really opening, really expansive.
Yeah.
You look amazing. So I feel complete. How are you feeling, Kai?
I'm just putting a little bit of a sheen over and I'm all good.
So good. Thanks so much, Cindy, for letting us read you and for give you a healing. I want Viviani and Aaron to get on here because they've been behind the curtain. Get on. That's why I did this. Get on. Debbie, where you at?
Oh, I'm here. Hi, everyone. Great timing. You got through all requests.
So I just wanted to give a big thanks to Kai for being with us and doing the Wild Star Healing Temple. And thanks for Viviani for being on here and keeping us so well moderated.
Thank you.
And we love having Erin, who is with us today. She managed to make it in. So that's a special treat for us. And thank you to all of you guys for showing up. We love having you with us. We love getting to connect with you and support you and just love you. Thank you so much. Our next healing temple is on Halloween.
Yes.
The day before my birthday.
Ooh. Nice.
Halloween, guys, October 31st. We're going to pull out the spooky right where the veil is the thinnest. And I expect to see all of you there showing up with bells on. Thanks so much. All right, guys. Have a wonderful weekend.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.